So this is shared by Reddit Lies, and it's am I the a-hole for being truthful and admitting that I find my wife unattractive after her surgery? Now, if this were a situation where your wife got into like a car wreck or something and she was getting facial reconstruction surgery, I would lean toward yes, because that's not something that she could help. But that's not the case with this post. Let's read. My wife had plastic surgery recently. We had discussed it and I was against it. So that is the key here. He was not down with it. He was against it. Um it was not my decision and ultimately I had no say, which I don't know why he didn't have say, but anyway, that's what he says. She looks weird now. She had the fat sucked out of her face, lip fillers, a neck lift, other stuff I don't really get. She gives me uncanny valley vibes now. It freaks me out. She is fully healed now and she wants to go back to normal. Like me initiating sex, I have done so, but not as much as I used to. And when I do try and make sure there's very little light. He homeboy is shutting off the lights when he goes in the bedroom. It's been a few months and I kind of dread having to look at her. Obviously, she has noticed. She's been bugging me to tell her what's up. I've tried telling her I'm just tired from work or that I'm run down or really anything except the truth. She broke down and asked me if I was having an affair. I said that I wasn't. She asked to look at my phone. I unlocked it for her and handed it over. I wasn't worried about her finding anything because there's nothing to find. She spent an hour looking through it and found nothing. She asked me to explain why I changed. I tried explaining that I just wasn't that interested right now. Nothing I said was good enough for her. She kept digging. I finally told the truth. I wasn't harsh or brutally honest. I just told her that her new face wasn't something I found attractive and that I was turned off. She asked if that's why I turn off all the lights now. Light bulb clicked in her head. I said yes, and she started crying. And I said that she needed some time alone. She went to stay with her sister. I've been called every name in the book since this happened. Her sister said I'm a piece of S for insulting my wife's looks. Her friends all think I'm an ass. I'm an a-hole. I tried not to say anything. I can't force myself to find her attractive. I still love her, but her face is just weird now. She looks like the blue alien from the Fifth Element. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm gonna look it up because now I want to know. Alien, the Fifth Element. Oh, that's pretty bad. I don't blame you, bro. Oh, man. Oh god. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh man. Yeah. Do you go away with your wife looking normal and then she looks like this? All right. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I feel for this guy. Tremendous sympathy for him. So, uh I thought I saw an update to this post, but I'm not seeing it now. Anyway, I did see an update. I just can't find it. But anyway, they ended up talking it out, and they're going to go to counseling or therapy. And she's not associating with her sisters or her mom anymore because they're like responsible for pushing her to do this. Anyway, so to answer the question, is he the a hole? No, no. Well, you're not the a hole for being honest about you finding her unattractive after the surgery. If anything, she's the a-hole for getting the surgery to begin with and listening to her mother and sister over you. So I definitely would say she's the one in the wrong ultimately. But I do say you bear partial responsibility for this. So in the very beginning, you said we had discussed it and you were against it. So you were very clearly against it. It was not my decision, and ultimately, I had no say. How did you not have no say? That's the part that puzzles me. Because if my wife came to me and proposed getting plastic surgery, I would say, absolutely not. You're not getting plastic surgery. Um, And if she insisted on getting it anyway, I'm like, well, you can get it anyway, but there's going to be very serious problems. So you can do it, but just know there's gonna be consequences. It's not going to be good for our marriage. I'll put it that way. Um, if she wanted to outright ignore me, like that's not the way that marriages should work, especially if it's something that really makes your husband uncomfortable. He married you for you. So if you're getting a surgery to make everybody happy but your husband, that alone is a problem. So I do think you do bear some responsibility, not just putting your foot down and thinking that you didn't have a say. You're married. Of course you have a say. Of course you do. Like the two become one flesh. Your body, her body, and your body are not your own. So that's where I do think this husband does bear some responsibility in what his wife ultimately did. But she, at the end of the day, is the a hole for ignoring the wishes of her husband and listening to her sister and her mother over her husband and horrifically disfiguring her face. You know, and then this is another issue with plastic surgery in general is that a lot of the times women just look worse than they actually did, and it was just a waste of money and time. And I think more women need to come to this place where they actually accept themselves for who they are and not try to pretend to be somebody that they're not. Okay, let's see. We'll do a couple more. We'll do some relationship Reddit threads. We'll do like 2 of these and then wrap it up. I'm a 44 male asking my girlfriend. Oh, hold on. Let me pull this up so you can see it. I'm a 44 male asking my girlfriend, 32, with BPD to end off her friendship with this friends. I think this is friends with benefit of 5 years. Am I wrong? I still don't fully understand the acronyms that they use. I wish there was like a little chart. Say new here. Here's what all of this means. Preface: we've been dating for a month and a half, and she's been in DBT focused therapy for a few months and has been complying with her daily medication, SSRI. Bipolar disorder. Okay. And mood stabler. We have had weekly issues with our relationship. So they've been dating a month and a half. Okay. But how do you have, all right, hold on a second. We have been dating for a month and a half. We had weekly issues with our relationship, but after working out to, all right. If you are dating a month and a half and you have weekly issues with your relationship, that is already a huge red flag. That should be the period of time where you have basically zero issues. For the first, I would say, like year of a relationship, there should be actually like no issues at all because you're still just getting to know each other. So if you're already having issues early on, red flag, bro. However, I feel unsafe in our relationship due to what I see as an orbit of men around her, which she uses for emotional and in the past physical support. That's another red what? If you're dating somebody and the primary people that she has in her life surrounding her are other men that she leans to for emotional and formerly physical support, red flag. Oh, red flag. One of the weekends, she was very emotionally dysregulated from her period. No matter what I proposed to do, she refused to participate. She ended up texting her old professor, an elderly man, to meet for dinner. She told me about it, and I asked her to cancel the date, and she did. During another episode, long story short, she showed me that she hasn't been cheating on me by showing me her chat log with one of her situationship exes that she has been in contact with for 5 years. I saw that she texted him that she missed him and wanted to see him while we were on our first date. More recently, after promising me last week that she won't be texting her exes, replied to him a few days ago. Most recently, while at hers, we're reminiscing together, scrolling at photos on her computer when we saw photos of her most recent ex, and she uncontrollably squealed with glee and reached out to touch the screen and the photo of that ex and said how cute he, dude, what? Just if you've only been dating her a month and a half, yeah, break up with her. Just what this psycho behavior, already disrespecting you, already has a whole bunch of red flags. One, bipolar disorder. Like if I were to go back on the dating market and I found out that the woman that I was dating had a mental, done. I'm done. I'm not, no, I don't care. Nope. I'm not wasting my time with that. So like if you're the person you're dating has a mental disorder, just bail. Just and you learn that real early on too. Not worth it. And then there's so many red flags in here that it's just very painfully obvious that this is a doomed relationship and you need to get out as soon as possible. All right. Reminiscing Glee. Later that same evening, got a book that he gifted her and explained how thoughtful that gift was. Later that night, when I got home, texted me this video of that ex about him appearing on a local media and teasing how poor his mother tongue was. Am I an a-hole for asking her to send a breakup text to those exes that she's been in contact with and blocking them? So plot twist, I think you're the a-hole for being with somebody like this. Like you're just an idiot. You're just an idiot. Yeah, like how many more red flags do you need? Just get out of this relationship and stop wasting your time, man. Guys, good general advice. If you've been dating somebody a month and there are several things that they're already doing that are a cause for concern, just end the relationship. You're not married to them. You don't have any real obligation to them. So just end that relationship. You don't have to stick around. You have no obligation to them. Just move on. Okay. Next story. Me, 18 male, likes a girl, 18 female, but I don't know if I should continue to pursue her. So there's this girl I like at church. She's sweet, kind, caring, loyal, beautiful, and a man of God. What? A woman of God? I kind of liked her for a while. On our Christmas party, I gave her this special bracelet that is rare in our province and even gave her a book that our diocese sells along with a letter highlighting her great attributes. Now the word spread that I like this girl. One of her friends confronted me about it and told me to stop because they had a contract. Apparently, during our Christmas party, they made a contract, this girl and 3 of her friends, that implies they are not allowed to have any romantic relationships throughout the year, as well as MUs or talking stages. It is effective till the last day of 2025. And if one breaks the contract, they are entitled to pay $300 to the rest that didn't broke it. Like, bruh. Knowing this, I was motivated at the time to wait. I occasionally talk to her through chat and casually talk to her at church. One day, I shoot my shot because I didn't know if she was being friendly or has feelings for me too by the way she talks and treats me. Got rejected painfully. Yet I continued talking to her as usually, nothing romantic, just casual, just friends. Yeah. Up till now, I still like her and make her gifts, though I don't know if she thinks it as friends or she knows I still like her. I'm planning to send her a birthday gift since her birthday is coming up. Though she's out of town, I plan on making Minecraft-themed birthday cake card and letter highlighting her existence is crucial. Or something like that. For context, we talk casually, but also talk about some deep and interconnecting stuff like our dreams and plans when we grow up, our previous relationships, our perception on love, and so much more. There's so much more that I haven't said about the situation, so feel free to ask. Just questioning myself, should I continue to pursue this girl, even though there's no guarantee that she doesn't like me back because of the contact, or to keep on being patient as there might be more to it next year. No, I would say she made it her. She declined, and if she is interested next year, well, then you can let her come to you. But I would not invest any more time in this than you need to. If she just wants to be friends, you say, hey, listen, I like you. I don't want to be just friends. So it's either we pursue something and I'll pay the $300. I don't care. Or I just rather not have anything at all. Like, be all or nothing, but don't play these games. Just don't. Okay. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay notified every time we go live. And we go live every Monday through Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a blessed night. Deuces.